It's like Halloween. What's in here? Twizzlers. Blue Twizzlers? That's all chemical. You realize that?
They're all chemical.
Yeah, but I mean, that's all chemical. At least this is just red chemical.
The worst one, red 40.
I think blue 69 is not so good either. Don't know where I came up with that number.
I do.
You would.
I do like a starburst.
You do?
Yeah. Do you think we should start the video?
Yeah, why not?
You want to tell people what we're doing?
I'm eating a Twizzler overlooking a matte black F8, not F8, SF90, with a beautifully bright red interior. We are at the Auto Gallery of Las Vegas, and if I didn't know better, I'd say we were in Dubai. I've never seen a car selection like this of supercars in the United States. Would you agree with that?
Crazy.
Crazy. Koenigseggs, Bugattis.
Whose?
Koenigsegg?
Whose eggs?
Koenigs. How do you pronounce it?
I said Koenigsegg.
Okay, Koenigsegg, that's
But
correct.
I think Koenigsegg is how they pronounce it.
I think that's how they pronounce it too, so. But anyway, shall we show you around? Mm-hmm. Okay, come. You think that looks like me? No.
It looks like me with your hair.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, let's have a wander through. You walk in and you think this is kind of everything, but no, it's not. Should we point out some cars before you show what's really behind the door?
Yeah.
Come over here. How do you like that?
I like that a lot.
That is wild. So apparently this is the most expensive Agera R that's ever been built, over $1 million worth of options.
Real 24 karat gold.
Yeah, 24 karat gold leaf. Mm-hmm. But wow, look at this thing. This is just nuts. Absolutely
Look at
nuts.
the wheels.
Look at everything. So question for you, Adam.
Yeah.
Let's say this was your car. Would you be scared to drive it?
No.
Honestly?
No.
You'd drive it on this freeway out here? You would?
But that's because, for me, cars are meant to be driven unless they're collector's cars, in which case, put them in one of those.
But this is kind of a collector's car.
Bubbles.
This is like a Lear 55 windshield.
I don't imagine Autoglass have got these in stock.
No, I don't think so either. Go to Lear, Bombardier.
So the one thing I noticed about these, it's almost like a center seat car with how
so
inboard
wide.
the seat is.
You need a shoehorn to get in this car. I'm not even going to attempt to do it, but it's amazing.
I will say, for as crazy as they are on the outside, and as wild as the technology is that goes into one of these cars, the interiors are very sedentary.
Yeah, but user-friendly, right?
Yeah, but like this interior, you know, little cup holder, little circular buttons over there. It's not wild.
I think the cup holder is actually a rocket launcher.
Well, these make over 1,000 horsepower, right?
Yeah, I know. 1,085 horsepower. Crazy.
280 something miles an hour.
Insane.
And these doors are crazy.
I might be wrong with the horsepower. It might be even more than what I said. I don't even remember what I said. I think I made it up.
Like, look how...
Dihedral doors, I think they're called. Are they not?
Dihedral, decahedron?
Yeah, there you go. Oh, okay, there you go. Wow. Okay, let's move on. I've got to show them what's in the back, but before we do, this thing is paint, and it's done in the BMW, I guess, racing colours, right?
Heritage colours.
Heritage colours.
Yeah.
All paint. This is wild. Okay, let's move on. Let's go back here.
Do you know how much this is?
No.
$350,000.
It's a BMW 850i.
Yep.
That's because of the paint and the crazy interior.
It looks like Spider-Man's taking his clothes off in there.
Pretty wild, but beautiful. Okay, let's go into the back. Give it a quick little oversight of what they're going to see. Just a regular Ferrari, you don't have to...
I love these wheels though.
You
Beautiful.
do?
I really like this spec. I feel like it's crazy enough, but also sort of modest enough.
It's classy.
Yeah.
I don't like the wheels.
I'm not really a split rim kind of guy, but on something like this, it's kind of fun.
Pretty car.
Hold on, a Mazda.
Oh yeah, this is a very expensive Mazda. It has the Ferrari option. I think that's the best line I've ever had in my life.
I like that. That was good. Well done.
But it does, right? It has the Ferrari option. Has the badges, has the little thing in the center cap.
Center the doohickey.
They are nice. I mean, they are nice. They drive amazing, apparently.
These you can
drive
get for
great.
a steal.
I know.
120 grand.
I don't think so. Maybe the front half of it, but it looks very plain without all the goodies on it, right?
It certainly does, yeah.
But very nice. And then we have here the, is this the Artura?
Artura, isn't the Artura the electric one?
It's half electric.
Is it?
Artura.
Artura?
It is, yes, Artura.
I get confused with these. The 570 came out and then they went, do you know what we should do? Make all of them look like that.
Yeah.
And here we are. What, 7 years later, 8
Yeah,
years
out of
later?
the 5,000 different models that they make, they all look the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. You like this, don't you? I like this.
I don't mind that.
These are so pretty. And I often think about buying one of these. DB12 convertible, the Volante. I actually thought this was a DBS to start with, but it's the DB12. It's beautiful. The back of it, they haven't changed. It looks exactly the same as the DB11. The front's a little bit different, but it's a gorgeous car, right?
It really is. It needs bigger exhausts. Don't those exhaust pipes look tiny?
Tiny, like pea shooters.
Yeah, and they look like they sort of look offset because of the cut.
Yeah, I don't know.
But a very, very handsome car.
Very elegant car,
Yeah.
classy car.
Oh, look at the new LED dash.
I think a lot of that's from Mercedes.
Is it?
No.
Just
No, I
make that
think I think it is. I think there's a lot of Mercedes parts to this. I think it has an AMG engine as well. That's your car there.
That, yeah, I mean,
I think this one is spectacular with the red wheels, personally.
that is perfection.
Look at the inside of it. It's got a kilt. And those of you that don't know what a kilt is, it's what men in Scotland wear as a dress, as a skirt. I don't want to even get into that because it's a political thing, so let's not talk about men in skirts. It's not my thing. But anyway, pretty cool, right? And it has a roll cage as well, which is, I believe, illegal in the United States.
Yeah,
You can fit it aftermarket, but you
Right.
can't buy it. The rest of the world, this comes as standard in this car. But in the US, for whatever reason, they didn't want to have them safe, so they took out the safety feature. Why would you think they did that?
I wonder if it's got anything to do with like
Safety?
banging. Yeah, but like, you know, oh, you might bang your head on the roll cage. Like,
No,
not
I think
wearing a
it's
helmet.
if you roll it over, then you have to go to the hospital, they have to treat you, and that's money for the medical industry. So the medical industry probably lobbied to make it less safe. Thoughts?
I stopped even trying to think about the reasons why
I
they
know.
do stuff in this
The
country.
whole world has it,
Yeah.
except the US.
Well, I'm glad that this person retrofitted it because
Yeah,
it is
makes sense.
beautiful.
Gorgeous car.
Oh, dream, an absolute dream.
Uncomfortable as heck to drive, but
Doesn't
amazing.
matter. Look at it, just
It's nice.
perfection.
All right, let's move on before you pass out. Lovely car,
It's
though, right?
just perfection.
Look at all these cars here. There's a Lambo with a roof rack.
Serrano,
Serrano, that's the Ham.
yeah.
That's what I call him. What's its name?
Sturato.
There you go. Is that right?
Serrano? Sturato, yeah. Yeah. I always call it a Serrano.
There's another MC20. It looks so plain. It needs some help.
Yeah, your kit on yours just transforms the car.
I wonder why they didn't do it. Well, actually, they did. They've come out now with the Stradale, which is pretty much the same.
$2 million or whatever it is.
Yeah, something stupid. DBS, do you like that? Superleggera?
I do. I remember when
Big,
Klaus had
chunky.
one. I drove his.
One of these?
Yeah, we drove it for an episode. We went up into Malibu.
I remember. Big 12-cylinder engine,
Yeah. Smooth, nice, powerful.
luxurious.
Yeah.
Lose a fortune when you buy one because the day you buy it, you lose like half its value. But here's the place to buy it because it's lost half its value. Okay, let's keep going. What have we
Look
got
at this
over here?
paint.
This paint?
Yeah.
It's grey.
But it's nice.
It's metallic grey.
You don't think that's special?
No. I think it's nice, but it's...
I just love how the highlights go super light and then the shadows go really dark.
The lights in here, though, help as well.
Yeah.
I mean, the lights are great. Not often can you stand in a car dealership and look into the grille and underneath.
Right.
Let's take a peek. So this is an Aston, I think it's a DB12. It's pretty fresh as well, based on what you can see underneath.
See if anybody's dinked it up.
Yeah, well, it's had some protection on it. That's the paint protection. Look, this has still got the stickers on it.
Yeah.
What else can we see underneath of? That
It's a
looks like the
Cayman.
inside of a freezer.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Like
really.
insulation.
It really does.
Yeah. Oh, you can't see the
Not
inside
very
of that.
well made.
Not very well made?
No, cheap plastic. What is this?
Cayman.
Ah, GT3 RS, but it's a good car, right?
Yeah. Great
Fast car, good track
Fast
car.
Brilliant track car, yeah.
Roma,
Isn't this the weirdest grille?
it's the weirdest shaped car.
Yeah.
What were they thinking? It's like an Aston Martin had
A Ferrari
an
option.
evening with a Honda. Well, I mean, look at the grille. It's kind of Honda-ish, right?
Yeah, it is odd.
It's very odd. We have to talk about this, though.
Yes, we do.
Because this is a very special car. It's a factory Maybach convertible.
Conversion convertible.
But it's factory. It's all done by the factory. And this is a great addition. And it's, if you notice, it's shorter than the exhaust,
Yeah.
which is the big failing of most of them. But this is great. What do you think?
It's absolutely ridiculous, isn't it?
It's completely ridiculous.
And was there 29 of them ever made?
I believe that's
Is that
what
we
the
were
number
told?
was, yeah. We were also told that the convertible top is the full-size top from a regular G-Wagon convertible that they made way back in the day. So that's an interesting fun fact. But look at the size of it, it's huge. This will give your Ram truck a run for its money on hugeness.
It's not far off. I would say that it's
big.
probably the same height. Because these tyres, these have got to be 37s tyre size. So
Yeah.
when you, I mean, these aren't proper off-road tyres, but you go like 35s is sort of your entry level to your off-road
What do you have?
tyres. 37s are mine, but I want to put 40s on it.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
What are these?
I think 37s.
I like this. I think this is fun. But $1.2 million. But to have one of 29 factory Maybach G-Wagon convertibles, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's definitely odd.
Do you know what that is?
I do.
I didn't
exactly
until you
what
told
that is.
me.
Yeah. So this is a 1999, I believe, Nissan Skyline GTR R34 with very few miles on it. Made
Yeah, I
famous
mean-
by Paul Walker in the Fast and the Furious.
This was like $25,000 when it was new, right?
I don't know what the MSRP was. Yeah, right-hand drive, Japanese import. I mean, this is immaculate. This is the Nismo package, V-Spec, little body kit on there, Advan wheels, absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous.
Gorgeous,
Tuner
gorgeous.
Classic car.
Here's an AMG SLS. Also looks pretty fresh. Look at this. I mean, this car is what, 12 years old? Don't show these parts. But back there, it looks really, really clean.
Yeah, good nick.
Yeah, it really is.
Shelby GT500. Every owner of these thinks it's the fastest car in the world and drives it so. Also known as the crowd smasher.
Yeah, these are the ones that have no traction whatsoever, right? They just spin and spin.
If you are at a car meet and one of these is leaving, run.
Yeah.
Run.
Yeah, because it doesn't know where it's going. That's pretty funny. Should we go over there? Because a car over there caught my eye.
Yeah.
A potential Michael car. Let me know in the comments if this is a potential Michael car.
Also, I'm just thinking about all the cars that were walking by that people are like, oh my God, stop and look at that one, stop and look at that one.
Okay, stop and look at that one. Which one?
We definitely need to stop and look at these two.
Yeah, so two 918s. This one has 27 miles on it. $3 million, I think that one was. But look, brand new. Literally, there's not a single mark under here. Wow.
Absolutely wild. So the guys were telling us that they buy and sell like 5 cars a day here.
Yeah. So every day, 5 cars change.
And we're not talking about 5 Honda Civics. We're talking about
major.
insane stuff.
Yeah, we've got to go back over there. Some very special cars over there. We'll save those till last. Look, another Roma. Weird looking thing, isn't it?
Yeah, not my favourite.
Quite popular.
Are they? Do people
No.
like them?
No, they're not. I just thought I'd say it to make Ferrari feel good, but no. I guess they are. You know, people like them. I think it's the replacement for the Portofino, which had a convertible top. This one doesn't, although they make it now in a convertible. But that's the one I've got my eye on.
That is.
How pretty
so
is this
sick.
car? I mean, it's a gorgeous colour, isn't it?
Michael,
Oh.
I know I tell you to buy these things,
I know, you told me if it was up to you, I would buy every car in
but
here.
you should buy this.
You think?
This is such a Michael Vegas car.
You think?
Yes. I love everything about it.
Everything.
Everything.
It is
it's got
rather
poop colour
nice.
interior, but mind you, you got poop colour jeans on, so.
But it is nice, isn't it? What do you think?
I think if it was yours, if you had spec'd it, then
It would have bright seats.
the interior would be more wild. However, I do like how they matched the poop stain to the poop stain stripe.
That's funny. That's absolutely hilarious. I've forgotten how, well, actually it's different on this one. Where do you open the rear doors? Let me take my phone out of my pocket. Where's the button? Is it up here? I've forgotten where it was. Where was it?
Is it down there? One of
No.
those?
No. window switches, but you could also do it
Bang your head.
by putting your arm in here and opening it that way. Pull it now. There we go. How's it look back there?
Lovely.
I don't like this beige colour on the inside.
No.
I think that's killed it for me. The
Yeah.
outside is really, really pretty, but honestly, I don't know. The inside it doesn't match the outside.
For the first time ever, I agree with you that it should have
Brightness.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
brightness. Because it's a dark car, although it's a beautiful colour, and the inside's nice, I just don't think they go together.
You know what? I would honestly rather just see it be a plain black interior than that.
You know, even with white piping or something. But look how cool it looks on the outside.
Yeah.
Do they have any more of them? They have a Spectre, they have 2 Spectres.
Yeah.
What else do they have? Another
They've
Maserati.
got tons of those Maseratis.
They do, there's 4 of them, I think. They've got 5 Cullinans. What do you think of these, the Bentley?
I think they're a beautiful car. They're
expensive,
They
but
don't-
they don't carry the same, I mean, there's not much difference between the price.
yeah.
But it's like a huge difference, right?
It looks like an Audi, which I love Audi. I have one.
But Audis don't have this. Look at that. It's like Waterford crystal in there. It is pretty, right?
You're just so funny. You're like, oh, but it doesn't have sparkles.
Got to have some sparkles. I mean, this is pretty mundane. It does say RR in there. Does it?
Yeah, on the side here.
Yeah. There's some very special cars over there. Should we go take a peek?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. These are really growing on me.
Yep.
Nice
Is it because
car, right?
Vegas Matt's got one?
That too. But he has a beautiful one.
You copied his stickers, now you're going to copy his car?
I didn't quite copy his stickers. Along the same line. He has some new stickers now. They're very cool. What is that?
This,
Oh,
Lotus
that's the new
Evora?
Lotus. I want to see that. So this has an AMG engine in it.
Really?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Elvira? No, that was Elvira's from the TV show.
Emira.
Emira. I was close. That is a lot of car for $116,000.
Yeah, cool looking.
I mean, that's pretty wild.
Not sure I like that colour. I'd want a brighter colour to really show off the lines. Because look how crazy the hood is.
I know. It looks a bit Ferrari-ish, doesn't
Look
it?
at this.
It's nice.
I've never seen a vented hood like that before. It goes all the way through.
Has to have a purpose.
I mean, cooling, I imagine.
What do you think of that colour, talking of colours?
Bit Katie Price, isn't it? I bet you don't even know who she is.
I do actually.
Do you?
Yeah.
Jordan,
Who?
the model, Jordan.
No.
Who do you think it is?
Oh, I'm thinking of somebody completely different.
Who are you thinking?
Never mind. A cartoon character. No, different.
Katie Price
Betty
is,
Boop I was thinking of.
Yeah, not her. Definitely not her.
But
I mean, she's
did-
booped a few blokes, but
Let's go look at these special cars. Special car. This one's also nice. Look at the calipers. That's wild.
it's got blue interior.
Oh, this is nice.
Tiffany
Now
interior.
this is my kind of interior. You don't like it?
I don't hate it.
You like it?
Isn't it hilarious though? Because when you close the door,
It looks
it's
very
a boring grey.
But it's
Just-
it's not boring grey. It's actually, there's a metallic flake in there that you can't see.
But you would
But it
not
does have
think
it.
that it had that interior.
No, other than the calipers kind of give it
Yeah.
away because
This would look nice with the pinstripe.
Yeah, blue. That's a black badge as well. Beautiful car. I like this. How old is this one? This one is a 2022. How many miles? Doesn't say. This is nice. I like the interior.
You like this one?
Yeah.
Well, because you could wrap it, you could do. Nice.
I wouldn't wrap it. I think it's nice. I really do. Mileage, 7,300 miles.
It's gonna
And
be cheap then.
it's also 4:19 p.m. by the way.
Is
Says so.
Produce Michael.
This is going to be just under 300,000, I'm guessing. 270.
Okay.
We'll have to find out. Okay, keep coming. God, how many Rolls-Royces do they have in here?
A lot.
That 918 looks good from the side. Looks like a Maserati.
Haven't they aged so well?
Yeah. Don't you think that looks like a Maserati?
I think your Maserati looks like it.
Okay. That's similar type of...
Yep.
Come. Ooh. Adam Sword's colour.
It's very close, isn't it?
Yeah, but it looks evil on here, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not. It's a good highlight colour. It's not a good all-over colour.
It has bright red interior.
Red?
No, it doesn't. It's black.
Jeez.
But
yeah, I don't know if this is translating through the camera properly, but this is like a green, like a lime green sort of colour.
Neon yellow-green mix.
Yeah, it's definitely got a bit more, too much green in it for my liking.
Yeah, and I think it's got a bit of yellow in it too.
Yeah.
Do you not agree with that?
I do agree.
Okay, check these cars out. These are Porsches from the old days.
Just absolute machines though.
Yeah, these were brutal. I had one of these back in the day. Brutal. Yeah. I mean, brutal. When that turbo kicked in, because you had so much lag, there was nothing. Unbelievable.
And then no traction control.
Zero. No anything. Not even an airbag.
Absolutely gorgeous though.
But look at it, it's like brand new.
Wow, this really is, isn't it?
The whale tail.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like a whale tail.
Stunning car.
What about this one? Do you like that one?
The exhaust on it.
I know.
It's got an aftermarket. I'd love to hear this.
How about that exhaust? What is that?
That's hilarious.
I've never seen one like that before.
I haven't either.
And this will be factory because these cars was told to us that they're not modified. So
this isn't. Is this factory exhaust?
Yeah, it is on this one. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. On the predecessor, it had the flat double twisted one that came out of one side. Then they had the double variant, and then they went to this.
Ah, I've never seen this tip before because it's got like a heat treated finish and it's all individually welded.
Now maybe it's got different tips on it.
This looks like it might be aftermarket.
Could be.
But what a gorgeous
That looks
car.
like it should be aftermarket.
Yeah, exactly.
That is very, very odd. This is probably, I'm guessing, I don't know how old it is, but 81 maybe. Do you know what these wheels are called? Fuchs.
Fuchs?
F-U-C-H-S.
Is that what they are?
Fuchs, yeah. That was a big option when these cars were in their day. Yeah, they used to have the cookie cutter or the Fuchs, and this is the Fuchs.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
because I know BBS wheels were big on these Porsches as well. I don't know if it was a factory option or if people just like to put them on.
They just put them on.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was only 2 options with this car.
And then, so this wheel was a popular one. People would take them off this and they would put them on the Mark III Golf.
Really?
Yeah, that was like a big one.
And these are factory, but they're a copy of the roof wheel. Roof came out with that first, then Porsche kind of copied it.
Ah.
And yeah, that's how that one developed.
Amazing.
How do I know this stuff? I'm old. What do you want from me? Okay, a very special car. This one here, and you said earlier that this was your favorite car in here.
It is.
I can't agree with that, but this is a Cosworth 190E factory, basically race car.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
But this is fully homologated for the street, and there's no modifications other than the lack of a roll cage to the race version. Pretty wild, right? Look at the fin on the back, or the wing, or the coat hanger. I don't know what you would
wish
call
we could
this.
get around the back more to show it because.
You can from here. You can see it from here.
Yeah, let me come around. So one of the reasons why I love the GT3 so much is because of the big wing, and this follows that same suit. It's that like form following function, but then becoming beautiful.
But here's the thing. So this car back in its day, I mean, how old is this? It's got to be early 80s, right?
I honestly don't know, but 80s for sure.
Okay, so what would the top speed be, like 140?
No, these were quick.
Were they faster than that?
Let me Google it, I'm sure, yeah.
Because I'm thinking to myself, that ridiculously huge spoiler on the back, does it really add anything? Does it add enough to compensate for the weight of adding it?
I mean, it's not going to weigh much, it's just fiberglass.
No, but it's not going to add much as far as downforce either. Look, it's a big sedan.
I can't think they would have done it for no reason, especially given that they've even got this little lip extension on as well. So the top speed was 143 miles an hour.
Hey, I'm good.
There you go.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Which in its day was ridiculously fast. Porsche 911 was about that.
True.
Rivera 2.7 SC was about that.
So yeah, it's got a 2.3 litre 8-valve unit.
Cosworth, right?
Cosworth engine. Oh, okay. I thought it made way more power. So it only makes.
Let me guess.
Okay.
250 horsepower.
So that's kind of where I was at. It makes 182 horsepower.
There you go. My point is exactly. So the wing on the back, how much function can it really have? It's aesthetic.
I love the flat-faced wheels as well. So this wheel design inspired so many aftermarket wheels. I mean, it's just perfection.
I wouldn't go that far.
I mean, it's
But
got
it's
front
cool.
aero as well. Like, yeah, favorite car here.
You'd take that over the 911 GT3 RS? Oh. There's a question.
That is a question.
Let's see how loyal you are to your word of favorite.
I wouldn't. Favorite car in terms of
Nostalgia.
of all of the things here, if I was to pick the one that stood out to me the most.
The Adam Short's colour Wraith. I mean, come on.
But like, this is I would argue, one of the most unique cars that they
Yes.
have in here.
Yes.
My favorite car that I would own and drive, yeah, it'd be the GT3.
I like the big G-Wagon. I think that's
Really?
so
That's what
cool.
you would have?
The Maybach G-Wagon. I just think it's nice. I'm getting a new G-Wagon next week. In fact, by the time this video comes out, I will have it.
Yeah.
It's one of one. A very special car made by Mercedes-Benz, especially for me. It's not a normal allocation car, so we'll do a video on it.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I know you don't like them. But the new ones, they have, you keep your key in the pocket and you can open the door without having to click the thing. And,
No way, really?
Yeah, and it has a touch screen
Oh
and
my
all,
goodness,
all the
wow.
things you'd expect from a
Toyota
5-year-old car.
Camry.
Yeah. But now, I mean, it's a military vehicle. It's built like a tank, but it's a very luxurious, it's like a Rolls. They've got a bunch more outside too.
Oh, in fact, I just want to show one thing.
What do you want to show?
The world's most hideous G-Wagon. Not G-Wagon.
G-Wagon?
No,
Stop it with the G-Wagon.
Not G-Wagon, Cybertruck.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Cybertruck.
Yeah.
How about the purple Urus?
I don't hate it. Look at the wheels on it.
Nice.
It's got aero discs.
I like that colour. Suits a Lambo.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to have something as wild as this.
They have a lot of cars. They've got all the Range Rovers.
These wheels look like they're not made of enough metal to support being a wheel.
I like that.
See what I mean? Like, look how holy they are.
That's funny. Holy. Look, G-Wagons.
Yeah, look, Range Rover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Range Rovers.
3 G-Wagons. That's the new 2025 580, I think it is.
The blue Mercedes.
Yeah. And then look, GTR. Nice. Okay, so that's it, right?
Think so?
We hope you enjoyed this. If you're in Vegas, call in and see them. Amazing, amazing cars. They normally have really loud music playing in here. We asked them kindly switch it off while we did the video. But it's like you can buy a car and dance at the same time. What am I talking about? We're in it to win it. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. Not that the bell really does anything anyway, but hit it. And that's it. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.